Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to a special edition of it's about 8 to 10 minutes. But before I begin, I just want to say thank you, veterans. Stay is for you, and believe me, I don't take what I do here for granted. The freedom we have is because of the sacrifices you have made. I myself am not a veteran. I've had asthma my whole life, and it was a big thing trying to get in because of health issues. And back in my younger days, I'm 53 right now, and my asthma, I was used carrying tanks and inhalers everywhere. Believe me, I wouldn't get past the marathon or whatever needed to just get through it. But you know, I'm just honored, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. But happy Veterans Day to all of you. Today, the pretty much the market, the floor was a little empty on the stock exchange, but we were able to find some really great trades today, and I was very happy with the performance that we did. I got a 97% rating, and we had about 12 ideas to work with, and it was just a lot of fun today. So let me just kind of recap a couple of good stocks that we did off the top, and we started with FGEN. This was the stock that Adam News gave us the alert on Friday. Stock rose all the way to 48 a share. I told traders on Friday that I felt the news was going to be a little bit overdone. Stock should sell off back down, which it did. But today I also felt very strongly the stock would hit $36 and under. So it was going to be a great short setup for today. Again, I felt very strongly that the news was just, it didn't belong, um, and I just felt that the company was trying to push up their stock because it's been a selling off for the last I think 3 to 4 months, and they just needed a spark in it. So to me, it was a short, and I set the entire chat room up on it. Here is the FGE and trade. Um, some brokers did not have shares today to short, but it was a great setup. Here is the Friday pop that we got the alert. Stock sold all the way off and came down to 36 and under per my notes. If you took 400 shares and you did an all-day fader, you made over 6, 7 points for over $2,000 on a nice trade. So congratulations on that. It was a good winner this morning for a lot of traders in the room. A lot of people looking back going, I wish I could have held, but it's okay. Adam is a moderator in here, and he continues to prove just why he is a mod. This gentleman is without a doubt has put some serious money in our pocket. His calls alone, I'll show you. TNDM, okay? He's the one that gave it to us at 60 to 52. This was his alert 3 or 4 minutes before Bazenga even had it, okay? Then he turned around and gave us FGEN. Again, almost 2 minutes before the market even alerted it. He had it on his wire. Today, and I shit you not, today, he handed us Boeing. And I actually took a picture for all of you to see the actual alert that came in our chat room, because you have to give credit where it's due. And I am one that always gives credit to people. Um, I need to take you. I need to take you. I don't know what that means. Anyway, here was the alert live. Um, 11. Oh, you need to thank me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Baraka. It was actually says 11:44, right? And you're up $1,230. Congratulations. I hope you do tweet that. All right, on FGAN. Congratulations, Baraka. And you see, he puts B of A spike, and what that means is the stock is spiking on news. There's something going on. Within a blink of a second, he lets you know Boeing says 37 MAX deliveries could resume in December. Now there is that word could, but you have to understand in our business, this is huge, okay? Because this is what Boeing's been. You know, this is their turnaround. This is what they need. And so the end result, he brought in the alert at 11:44, and look what happened. 11:44, which is right here at 350 a share, and the stock ran all the way up to almost 370. Give credit where it's due. This is what makes our room so special. The ability to get an alert and know how to react on the alert. And here's the actual, and again, break it down. 11:44, which is right there. 11:44. Look at the time. 349.11 is the stock, and the stock presumed all the way up to $369 a share. Incredible. Next stock that we did was ASMB. This was a complete just a dust. They had some inhibitors or whatever you call them. To me, it was a short. I looked at the stock. It was gapping up thin. I kind of laughed at it. I told everyone to scale in short. This is our number 2 pick. Start grabbing at 20. Any pop towards 21, 22. Add to it. Have a nice average. I was looking for 18 on the pullback, the gap fill right here. Stock ended up at 15. I mean, what are you going to do? It's just next. Next stock we did was Nectar. And I do want you to know that on these stocks, I go over secret sauce before I do this webinar. And I go over in depth on each one as to how I read the report, what I saw in the PR, how I read the chart, and I really try to teach traders how I found the setup. This is exactly, and I go over step by step. And then when I do these webinars, I just recap the trade itself to you. So if you ever want to be our member in here, you will also be part of Secret Sauce. All right. NXTR was gapping up on some other news this morning, but I know the stock historically, how it reacts to news, so I called for a short at $22.40. Add on any pop towards 23. I was looking for $20.40 on a 2-point downhill pull. And as you can see per my notes on Nectar, there's the 22.40 entry on the short. I want the stock to come down to 20.50 and under. And as you can see, the stock hit $20.32. Next stock we did was NXTC. I actually highlight stocks that I'm going to personally play because I'm looking to make my money very quickly and fast. Um, and so this one also got, they reported face half results which were not impressive. At the same token, there was an upgrade to 54 from 54 to 95 from a tier 2, tier 3 firm. Therefore, I set the stock price at 42.45. The stock was gapping down 49. I felt shorts would come in and cover, and we would see 42 to 45. I was a buyer at. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due. The great Janny Moore, pre-market moderator in the morning, great moderator through the day. Uh, he runs the morning for 2 hours in the chat room, pre-market, because we have a lot of traders that trade overseas and are in here pre-market. And he took the stock. He was actually long at 33.50 to 39. So, but when I came in the room, I just looked at the opening, said at 38, take it long, and run the stock to 42 to 45, and I'll show you the stock and XTC, and the stock ended up going all the way to right here, $44 a share. Pretty good, huh? I wouldn't say good. I would say great. Another trade we did today was a stock called Wind. I don't know if you're familiar with Wind, but we do trade this stock. This was actually gapping down this morning in pre-market, as you can see. Here is the gap down. Stock closed at 126.45, and it was actually gapping down on weak shares at around $123.92. So I called for a long at the opening to 125 to 126, scale in short, and I called a short bottom curl cover at 120 to 121 per my notes. written down specifically, entries, exits, and why. Here is the win. Down 3, short at 125, 126 at the pop at the open. Scale in and take it down to 120 to 121 a share. And the stock stopped at 120.59. Next stock that we did today was Walgreens. Walgreens to me, it's chatter news being bought up. Now, the people that are supposedly in interest of buying Walgreens have been in interest for quite a while. And this stock to me was just a simple all-day fade, and I called it for an all-day fade. Um, this is nothing more than a pop and an all-day fader towards 64 top off, and then an all-day fader to 61 to 62. I wanted the stock to pop a little bit at the open, scale in short, and an all-day fader to 61 to 62. So I want you to see the stock. Again, I'm looking for 64. Pre-market, I was even looking at 65, and just look for the stock to end up around 61 to 62 by the end of the day. I'll show you the stock, Walgreens, WBA. Here's the 63.60. Here is pre-market right here at 64 when we started the notes right here. You see the double topping right here? See the starting to fade, and look where the stock ended up right now. In the morning, when the market opened, look where it pulled to, $61 a share. So if you had 64 in pre-market or 63, 64 up here, that's you. In pre-market, if you were in here with Janny, and at the opening, you could have grabbed it here. Ding, 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 ding. I think it was market open right there at 62.70, and it pulled all the way pretty much to 61 for a point and a half. I really like that trade. And one last one, URI. This was gapping down actually on an upgrade. And I love these types of trades because they're really easy to trade. They're really easy to learn. And to me, you see the gap down right here? See how it was gapping up? It was closed at 155.32. Well, in the morning, you see this gap down right here at 154 and 153.62. There's really no reason for it other than the market was pulling it down. But what you do not know is that this morning there was an upgrade on URI from Buckingham, which is a tier 3 firm, from 170 to 180. So that told me that the stock gap was going to get bought up and end up filling all the way back to 155 to 156 today. So the call was to long the stock, add on any pullback at the open, and then look for the stock for a slow move all the way to 156 a share. So here is the trade. Ding, 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 ding. Buy here, add on any dip, all day move. Stock within the first 45 minutes hit $156.45. Jenny, thank you for NXT trade early this morning. I drive a semi-truck, so it's hard to send texts sometimes. Oh, Darren, that was kind of you. I think Jenny appreciates the fact and that you made money, and thank you for that acknowledgement. Thank you very much. And that is today's webinar. We had several other trades go on, but these are about 7 or 8 ideas that we did. We had a dozen. Of course, the Great Dark Side, he did Square and a few others. The Great Janny was working on a few others. I mean, let's not forget the Great Dark Side called out breakout at 62.50 this morning on Square. He called out all of his pip points. He's one of the most incredible technical traders, and he called it out technically where the stock was going to go and why. And he took it all the way up almost to 65 a share. So congratulations to the Great Dark Side on that trade he gave the child. Always something to trade, always something to do. We're always here to teach you. It's pure education in here from the moment you walk in. We love our traders. We want to help everyone. You always get 12 ideas every single day you walk in. I'm here to help you, guide you, talk to you, help you. Just do everything I possibly can to make you the best trader you can be. So thank you so much. And this is my feed. Also, AJ Trader 7. More than happy and more than welcome to follow me. If you want to be in the chat room, click on any link. It says Awesome Calls Trading. Click it, and you are in. 25 a day, 100 a week, and $6.75 a day if you're a monthly subscriber. And if you're an annual, by the time I send you everything, you won't even be paying a fee. So, congratulations to all of you, and thank you for a wonderful and happy Veterans Day.